Muito.
Som ok?
Ok.
Vamos esperar só o...
A câmera tá rodando.
A câmera foi?
Não.
Então tá, vamos lá.
In my line of work, you gotta know when to walk away. But some cases just won't let you go.
Jessica Jones. You tossed a man twice your size across the bar with one hand.
Adrenaline kicked in.
Does anyone else know about your abilities?
There's one other out there. His ability was to make people do whatever he wants.
Step forward.
You like mind control?
Jessica, you want to do it. You know you do.
Exactly, mind control.
Jessica.
You don't have to face him alone.
Yeah, I do.
A lot of people here said that the series seems like more as a metaphor of psychological abuse than a really hero of Marvel and stuff. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things about the show is how grounded it is. Since Jessica Jones isn't really trying to save the city, a lot of her struggles are very personal and relatable. I think it's amazing that it started those kinds of conversations.
Let's start now.
I don't know how you handle it. It's called whiskey.
Given the right perspectives, do you think the Kilgrave exists in our world?
Obviously, it's a fantasy version of reality, but I think we're not trivializing the struggles that some people go through with sort of psychological bullying and feeling trapped in relationships. I think because it's handled sensitively and because it's written as well as it is, I think it can absolutely draw up some interesting parallels with some real life situations and I think that's what the best art will always do, whether it's a superhero show or whether it's a play in a theatre or a novel, or I think it's all about reflecting our own sort of humanity back at us, isn't it?
How will you prove that this mind controller is real?
Jessica.
I'm a private investigator. I'm resourceful.
David, this stage, a magazine placed you as one of the 10 most influential men in the artist, television and stuff. Do you consider yourself an influential man? And
No.
No?
No, I wouldn't. If I had any influence, I wouldn't know what to do with it. How would I wield
You're
that?
very much an influential man.
Well,
Mostly because of Harry Potter.
Oh, really?
Really?
You're a big Harry Potter fan?
I think Harry Potter is a part of everybody's childhood in my generation, I guess.
Sure. You make me feel old now. I meet people who say, I grew up watching you on TV. I go, how is that possible? I'm like 21 years old. I don't understand. Turns out I'm not.
It's so weird. I do the same thing. The other day, somebody, I just straight up lied about my age on accident. Someone was like, "Oh, how old are you?" I'm 29. I'm like, "Oh yeah, me too." What? No, I'm not. I'm really not. But I think.
Do you know when I filled in for insurance purposes, before you do any job, you have to fill in a medical form and just so that they know you're not about to fall over. For the first time on Jessica Jones, I went to this little doctor's office. I had to fill in a form, and for age, I had to sit and think about it. I had to go. Hang on, what? I had to work it out on my finger.
Oh my God.
People used to tell me they got to a certain age and they couldn't remember what age they were anymore. I went, don't be ridiculous, that's just some sort of vanity. It's true.
Pilates.
Come on, don't play the hero with me.
I could kill you right here and right now.
But you won't, because you don't know what will happen when I die.
You are a hard-drinking, short-fused mess of a woman.
All I have is my professional reputation.
I want to talk about Patsy and Jessica. Do you think that their relationship is a different form of treating women in series?
Yeah, absolutely. One of my favorite things about the show is the relationship between Jessica Jones and Trish Walker. I think that It's really the core relationship of the show, and I love that they are not talking about like dudes and magazines and weddings. And it's a real friendship. It's a real intimacy. It's complicated. There's a lot of history there. So it's one of my favorite things about the show.
It is one of mine too.
I believe it's naive to assume he isn't.
You need to cut her mic right now.
We're in the middle of a broadcast.
Cut it!
Probably suggests some serious Oedipal issues.
What the hell are you doing? He's listening, hearing you.
He'll hear the truth.
He doesn't want the truth.
Which advice would you two would give to the women that are facing Kilgrave now?
I don't really feel qualified to talk on that, really. I think everyone has to find their own journey through difficult situations. But if there's any lesson that Jessica as a character teaches us, I guess it's just that there's inner strength that you can find, and that can help you get through some tough times.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can you take a photo with
Sure. Oh, hang on.
Okay.
It's a Sony. I don't know how that works. Do I press the red button?
This
one. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I'll do it like that. That's better, isn't it?
You look fine in that every way.
There you go.
Thank you very much.